Well, a prominent independent senator is accusing the federal government of covering up the truth over vaccine supply. Live to Jonathan Lee, Jonathan, Rex Patrick purports that the experts are deliberately keeping the public in the dark.
He does, Tom. Good morning to you. It's a damning accusation lay squarely at the feet of the government and the Department of Health. He's on the powerful COVID committee, and you'd think he, more than anyone, would have access to the information, especially when it comes to the vaccine rollout. But he says he doesn't know how many vaccines are being produced or are available to Australians. He also believes the government has an approach of deliberately keeping the public in the dark. And when it comes to the speculation or the talk about an ad campaign encouraging people to come forward and get the jab, he believes it's deliberately being put off because there's so many questions about the vaccines which are available that the government doesn't want the people to know the truth. Have a listen.
The government would much rather see footage of empty vaccine centres rather than having the reality of people trying to get the vaccine and not able to because there simply is not enough supply. All of this is being conducted in secrecy. All of it's being conducted under a banner of National Cabinet, which is a facade.
He's come out firing today. He's also accusing the Chief Health Officer of losing the public's trust.
Yeah, this is a pretty incredible one. Many people won't actually know Rex Patrick talks a lot about security, especially submarines. It's something he's particularly passionate about. But he makes the distinction that when it comes to health, there really should be no secrets. This is the public's money. It's all about the public's confidence. He is, though, critical of Professor Kelly, the Chief Health Officer, and the information which is being provided to the committee. He makes the point that the Department of Health and the government are regularly hiding behind commercial in confidence arrangements and not providing the information to the committee and not providing the information to the public, more importantly. Here he is again.
It's not like we're talking about, submarine capabilities or the activities of our intelligence agencies. Health has been particularly unhelpful to that particular committee. And I think Brendan Murphy needs to take a close look at his approach on this because, and I don't direct this in a personal capacity, but he basically is himself losing the confidence of the Australian public through his lack of transparency, and that's a public problem, noting his position in all of this.
Yeah, Tom, people might be thinking this is just a rogue independent senator, but when it's a senator who sits on that COVID committee, whose job really it is to represent the public interest at a time when people's civil liberties are being stripped from them, especially in Victoria now, we're seeing people once again being forced to wear masks in their homes. This really goes to the crux of the vaccine rollout and a large part of the lack of confidence people have. If they're not getting the information, they're certainly not going to come forward and get the jabs the government is telling them they need to get. Tom?